If you're like me, you just wanted to play your video games and not have to deal with any of this stuff. But Sweet Baby Inc., you're making me do this. You really are. And oh my gosh, they have wrecked a lot of games, most notably the Justice League, or Kill the Justice League Suicide Squad game that came out recently, which is filled with crazy stuff and lesbian grooming, etc. Absolutely weird. But they've got their hands in a lot of games. They're responsible for the ESG getting just permeated through everything, for the censorship being done in video games, and now Sweet Baby Inc. is coming after people, which made a list of the games they're involved in. So let's check into this news. And oh my gosh, the guy who's working over there is completely unhinged, and we will get into that in just a moment. My name's John Delarose. I am the editor-in-chief of Fandom Pulse, and I came across this because of my contributor, who is, of course, covering the video game beat. I really appreciate him. Do check out fandompulse.com. That's my website, and of course, your best place for pop culture entertainment news, from video games to anime to movies to TV and comics and books. We've got it all. We appreciate you for reading. So this is the article today from Aaron Alexander, who goes by the Mad Shogun, has a wonderful YouTube channel as well. And he says that Chris Kindred of Sweet Baby Inc. attempts to cancel a Steam curator for revealing their projects. So this is the wild thing today. And of course, we go over what Sweet Baby Inc. is and how they've destroyed video games. If you don't know about that, you can go read the article here. But here's an article, Sweet Baby Inc. detected, and it's just a mention of the video games they've been involved with lately to mess with things. They're not recommended. And here it is, Starfield, Saints Row, Forspoken, Spider-Man, of course, which is Miles Morales, not Spider-Man. And of course, the list goes on with more, with 18 different games. Chris Kindred took exception to this just for somebody making a list that they're involved with the game and not recommending it. That's not something that is hate speech or illegal, but it is. This is how these people act, right? They go crazy when somebody just notices what they're doing. The Steam Curator Harassment Group, Chris Grady, of course, it's always a harassment group. Sweet Baby Inc. detected is led by this person. He then goes and doxes the person on Twitter. Here's them trying to be slick so they don't get reported. Even with the discriminatory language filed off, the group itself fails the code of conduct. So he tries to rile up a mob in order to, of course, make this list disappear. He doesn't want it known, of course, even what games they're working on. This is their narrative director. So these are the ones that do the narratives for things, right? And so this is what causes all the LGBTQ crap to get into your video game, all the pronouns to get thrown in there and flung in your face all the time. This is the guy responsible for that. He doesn't want it known what games he's working on. Wow, absolutely crazy here. But he continues. He doesn't just start here. He urges people to report the group, which I believe is a violation of Twitter's terms of service. This is harassment, right? This is a harassment campaign, literally. The other group, of course, just posted a list of video games. This guy actually says to try to get that taken down and try to get somebody's account removed. That's harassment. So here it is. Report the creator, since he loves his account so much. He wants to get him banned from playing video games. Why? Just because he noticed the games that Chris Kindred's involved in. Absolutely crazy. This is Blank Normal Steam. Of course, they always have the swearing there. Y'all gonna do anything about this? And of course, he retweets somebody about talking about the list as well. Whoever subscribes to this list is about to be sick when they gotta add more of their favorite games on there. It's not going to be favorite games. A lot of these are the least favorite games, and that's actually the problem with what Sweet Baby Inc. is doing. But Chris Kindred is known for being insane on Twitter, too. This is a collage of some of his woke content that he puts on here. While the queerness in games discussion has been going on for a while, the hard definition feels tough to nail down. We have texts like queer game studies, which I owe to the above point, that also suggest that a game could be queer if it deliberately works to subvert commonly held philosophies of game development. So he goes on rants about LGBTQ crap regularly. He is responsible for all this stuff going on. This guy, Chris Kindred, is, of course, trying to ruin your video games and then, of course, wants to hide it by all costs. The SJWs are never proud of what they do. They always know what they're doing is against just what people want. In an entertainment industry, all they're doing is making something less entertaining and making less people want to play the games. They're aware of it, and they want to push that agenda anyway. They want to force it upon people, and they want you to bow to them. It's all a political clout structure with them at the end of the day. They don't care about the games. They don't don't care about the properties. They don't care about the artistic work. It's just about the identity politics. Woo! All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.